Hey, we're live, everybody. Happy Con of Heroes 2023. I am here, not in Minnesota. I am here at home in Connecticut, but I am joined by
Brian
and Spartan
and R2D2.
Sorry, I forgot to. It's not. It's Mario.
All right. So instead of Con of Heroes, we're the Con of Zeros. No, just kidding. We just couldn't make it out there. But no worries. I hope to be out at the Con of Heroes next year, but I wasn't in the cards for this year. But they were nice enough to post really everything. Honestly, it's been pretty awesome. And not only that, but they sent me. I think Spartan, you got a similar package, right?
Yes.
So I received all of the cards for the campaign. So I think what I'm going to do is play through the campaign just solo tomorrow, just so people can kind of see it in a shorter video. And then I'll pull in various content and other players to play the expert or other one with me so we can do it in multiplayer as kind of time goes on. So we can show that one off. Because I think this one's really neat. It centers around Mojo. So they got some more Mojo chaos, and Mojo was super fun. So really nice one there. Hey, Silverthorn, thanks for joining us. Yeah, we're celebrating Con of Heroes. So if you don't know, Con of Heroes is a convention for Marvel champions. It's in Minnesota in Roseville, Minnesota at the Game Center there, which is right across the street from the Asmodee North America or Fantasy Flight Games facilities. It actually used to be the Fantasy Flight Games facilities, but they separated. And so everybody right there now is playing this match with Magneto. It starts at 1 o'clock their time, which is 2 o'clock our time. So we are joining in with them to play this. We're going to have to do a couple alternatives here. How are you guys doing?
Doing really good.
Yeah, I'm doing good.
Nice.
I kept Steve company while he was waiting for his missed flight to get out to join everyone at the Con of Heroes. So he had his full setup, camera, and everything ready to go. All I had to do was run the villain for him, and we played a game before.
That's really funny.
This.
That he was like in the airport doing that.
Yeah. He's like, should I record? I'm like, Steve, there is a lot of background noise, babies and everything. Probably not the best to record.
Should I record? I love it. It would have been funny just to remember it, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Of course. But like, I'm like, I can hear a lot of background noise. He's like, oh, you can hear that? I'm like, yes, I can.
Every time you hear a baby cry, you've got to throw in another set from the module set.
That would be a good way to do it.
All right. So what we're going to do here is we're going to play this match with Magneto. So picture a big room full of tables of people playing 3 and 4 player games of Magneto. That's kind of what's happening. Yes, your best Professor X.
Nice.
And so we're going to try to simulate that. So we are all going to play a solo game of champions. That's going to kind of be the idea. This may be kind of short because we're essentially playing 3 solo games and we're not going to play them simultaneously. We're going to take our own turns. We're just going to play it on skirmish. So there might be a shot that this is relatively short, but we just wanted to kind of gather the idea of Con of Heroes and what they're trying to do with this. So maybe this is something you could play at home, or maybe this is something you could do at a store or a library event or whatever it is. Thank you, Yoda's Hut. And we loved your idea about Suit Up. That is going to be awesome. I can't wait for that. Yoda's Hut had the idea, Nick, to do play 4 heroes who all have to make their suits throughout the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like an SPDR and an Iron Man and a War Machine, how they're building up their suits.
And it's all about Barney Stinson. Suit up, baby.
Yeah.
Suit up.
Nice. So we're all going to be playing a solo game against Magneto skirmish. I'm going to fight level 2 or stage 2 Magneto. I thought it was expert, but I didn't shuffle the expert cards in. So I'm fighting standard stage 2. I do have to deal myself an encounter card. What are you guys fighting? The same?
Same. I am sticking to what you're doing.
Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing, but that's only because I misunderstood what we were doing.
We only have 20 damage to deal, but we can't deal 20 damage until we clear the side schemes.
Yeah,
right?
Well, he can only at first he can only sustain up to 6, right?
Right.
And then it's what, 12 and then 18, and then you can finish him off.
So it works well because even on skirmish, we still have to do the path that the designers kind of laid out. We can't just go around it, right? So there's that. Now, in addition to simulate the interaction of the tables, and the con has a lot more interactive events for players and the scenarios and everything. So this was just a fun kind of opener one, right? That they're having people do. They had a couple hours to play. So to simulate that, what's going to happen is whenever one of us clears one of those side schemes that comes from Magneto, not just a random side scheme, but a side scheme from there, we get to let one of the other players, it's like Magneto's power in the multiverses decreases a little. And so another player gets to discard a magnet counter from their main scheme. So we just announced, I cleared one. Who would like to remove a magnet counter? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
And when the first kill happens, the first person to kill Magneto, right? That means all magnet counters from the other ones are going to disappear.
Oh, I thought when we clear something, he takes 5 damage. Like it's a multiverse punch in the face.
That would be fun too. However, sorry, what were you saying, Nick?
It's like Kang, but different.
Yeah, it's just got a different feel to it, right? Now, however, we're going to have to give him a little bit of a punch. So none of us have the Brotherhood shuffled in. And what we're going to do is every other round, so Brian and I are going to track this, and you can help us at home. Every other round, we're all going to deal ourselves one of the Brotherhood minions. At the convention, they're doing it on a clock because everybody's playing simultaneously, and they're playing 3 and 4 player games. But we realized if we did every 5 minutes, we wouldn't even finish a round in 5 minutes, and we'd be getting multiple, and it would snowball too much.
Yeah.
So we're going to do it that way, and we're all going to add another minion to our game and go from there. Sound good?
Now, my question is, when we do the minion, are we adding the same one?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll announce which one it is,
Okay.
bingo style.
A bingo style.
My beard is too long, and it's going in my mouth, and it's coming off tomorrow, everybody. I'm going to be beardless, so I can't wait.
Oh, my Lord.
The warm
Beardless
weather
Brandt
is
is what they're going to start calling you.
I hope so. Beardless the Brandt.
The beardless Brandt.
The Brandt the Beardless. All right.
Cool. Down to the tables.
I'm going to be playing Gambit Justice for this one. I haven't played a lot of Gambit, so I thought that would be good. I'm going to slide my cards. Oh, I don't think people at home can see this, right? This is just me with the timer here.
Yeah,
No,
they can't.
Oh, I see it.
They can't.
I think you
Okay.
guys see it, but I don't think everybody else does.
Yeah, we can see it. They can't.
Cool. Oh, I forgot that I can do this. Thanks, Yoda's Hut. Looking forward to the stream. How fun is that? I love it.
Yeah.
And Silverthorn says, hello. It's nice to catch one of these streams live. Just because I can, I will click on these.
No, that is awesome. I love it.
Yeah,
That
it's
is
so
pretty
good.
cool.
All right.
Ready to go.
So I'm going to go first. Nick is going to go second. Brian's going to go third, but we're playing our own game. So we're all going to take our hero turns. As soon as we finish our hero turn, we can ready up and draw. Then I'll do my villain turn. Nick will do his villain turn. Brian will do his villain turn. And then it'll come back to me for the second round. So it makes sense to me. So I think that's all that matters. Just kidding. So remember, if you're fighting stage 2, you're starting with an encounter card.
Yeah, I got mine right here.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I've got a van and a Professor X, which is pretty good.
Okay. Take that.
I actually could just play those two, which might be my plan, my van plan. All right. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to play Professor X, who is going to confuse Magneto, who's not confused because he needs 2 because he's steady. Then I'm going to do my ability here, so I get to look at 2. And I can discard one of these. The other is going to be my boost, so no big deal. And I get to remove that much threat from a scheme. It's not just the main scheme, right?
I guess we
then-
forgot to say who we were playing as well, right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I am.
No, that's fine.
I am-
I'm just gonna. We can talk about it when it's our
Oh,
turn.
cool. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. All right. Professor X is going to clear this side scheme so everybody can remove a magnet counter. Sorry. A little too early.
What were we at for magnet counters?
You shouldn't have any. I don't think
You
yet.
shouldn't have any. Yeah, you should be
Okay.
at 0. That's why I was saying. All right. I am done. So it is Nick's first turn now. I'm going to ready up.
All right, so I'm gonna get rid of Sense of Justice, Justice Serve in one way or another right now. Mulligan my next 3 cards. Oops. You don't say. Now I get to go and look for my claws. But I'm definitely gonna put out I can't say this. Antianium skeleton. Followed by
Adamantium.
Antianium. Antium.
Antium.
Add a man.
At this point, I'm just going to keep messing it up because I know it bothers you. All right. So that's
Sweet.
out. I don't actually have any aggression cards or attack.
You're just all build right now?
Yeah. So I did forget to mention. So I'm playing Wolverine, and I wanted to go with Justice because Magneto scares me. I don't think I would have enough to thwart all of the stuff that he's got going on. So that was my thought process. I'll play Jubilee, flip over. I think I'll use, it's not worth it, right? To hit Magneto.
You can only deal 6 damage so far, but.
Well, I've got piercing.
Oh, yeah. So he can take up to 6.
And you get +2. So what do you hit him for? 4 or 5? 5?
I would hit him for 5.
Yeah,
and then I guess I have Jubilee.
Why not?
Remove 1 off of this.
There you go.
So, all right. And then, yeah, I think that's it for me. I can't. No point in using Crisis Averted. Well, I can't use Crisis Averted, so.
I'm figuring this out, Pride. I'm going to get you on screen.
Okay.
I can put everybody up individually. Look at this.
Cool. All right. So I'm going to start my turn. I've already done my mulligan. And then I did my worthy. So I'm going to start right away by flipping up. And I'm going to do a defender of the 9 realms and start discarding and find some minions. M-type Sentinel. All right. That's fine. Let's do it. Draw 2 cards. Okay, so Power in All of Us. Team building exercise. Let's say the 2 of you. No, maybe you can do this. Okay. Mjolnir and Into the Fray is going to play God of Thunder. And then both of these, Team Building and God of Thunder, is going to play Throg. Oh, I forgot that I do remove 3 threat with Defender.
Yeah.
Build Boarding Party. Unfortunately, no magnet counter, but it is what it is. Then that Sabotage has 3 threat on it. Throg comes in with a tough, and I will punch. No, not punch. I'll just remove 1 threat because I know I'm probably going to have to flip down. Cool.
Nice. All right, you guys are. It doesn't matter if you're readied up. You can ready up while I am taking my villain turn. This actually kind of works smoothly, actually.
Do you want to increase your screen there, Brandt?
For the villain turns, I'll leave it like this, and then I'll do it for each of our individual turns, I think.
All right.
Fine. But yeah, now that I know I can do it, it's kind of neat. All right, so he's going to add a threat on mine, and then he's going to attack for 3, and Professor's going to block. So it's going to be 3 + 2. Professor is out. And then he is going to add a magnet counter and deal an encounter card. So that encounter card is going to be a Hydra Flame Soldier and a Seized. So he's going to take the top 6 cards of my deck, 4, 5, 6, and put them here with 3 on them. I believe that ends my villain phase. Nick,
Right.
you're next.
So I've already added my threat on the main scheme. So he's going to attack me. I'm going to have Jubilee take it for 4. She's gone.
Okay.
And then my 2 cards are perfect. Past Demons and Metal Shard. So deal 1 damage to each character I control. Place 1 magnet counter on the main scheme.
So there should probably be 2 magnet counters on the main scheme then, right?
Yeah.
1 for the attack, and then there you go.
And that should be it for me. Oh, I get to flip to Alter Ego and exhaust Logan for Past Demons.
Solid. Over to me.
Yep, your villain phase.
Okay, my villain phase. Magneto is going to attack Thor. Throg is going to jump in front with his awesome tough. 3. If this activation is attack, it gets +2. So it was an attack of 5. Throg's tough is gone. Magnet counter. Sentinel punches me for 2. And then encounters. +1 encounter. I'm going to get a Badoon Lieutenant with Patrol. Draw me 2 cards.
Worthy! Or is it have at thee? Have at thee!
It's, have at thee. Have at thee. And his helmet. So he schemes for +1 now.
Nice.
Okay. Turn.
All right, so we are going to round 2, right?
Round 2.
All right, so let me do my solo layout. I wish I could switch from one solo layout to the other. All right, I'm going to gain a charge counter. I'm going to play charged card, pump it up twice, which will pierce through Magneto. So I'll take his tough off and deal 6 damage. Then I am going to flip down. I'm going to use these 2 to play Creole Charmer, which will remove 3 threat from a scheme. That'll clear that scheme, so somebody can remove a magnet counter, which I think would be Nick.
Yeah, he's got 2, I believe.
I'm at Orbital Decay now. And then because I cleared the scheme, I can add a second Confuse, so Magneto's now confused. And then I will do my ability. I don't remember what it's called. Thief Extraordinaire. And I will look at these, and one of these is going to be my card. You are confused. Place 1 threat on the main scheme for each magnet counter on it. Take the topmost magnetic card and the encounter disc, give it to him as a face down boost, and then he activates. No, thank you. All right. So we're going to end up getting this encounter card. I am done.
So I'm going to use Justice Serve to play Logan's Cabin. I'll exhaust Logan's Cabin so I can put Jubilee back in. And then I guess I'll use Endurance and Genius to put Colossus in. I was going to have him Thor, but that's kind of pointless since he's got the tough. And that's my turn.
That's your full turn?
Oh my gosh. I didn't show your turn, Nick. I'm so sorry.
How dare you, Brandt?
Hold on. We're going to have you point to all the things you did because that was my bad. I was looking at my cards. I have to remember.
It's all right. So first I played Logan's Cabin. And then I exhausted it so I could put Jubilee back into my deck. And then I paid Colossus with the Endurance and Genius since he's reduced 1 by Mutant or X-Men. And because he comes in with a tough, I'm not going to have him scheme this. And I was exhausted because of my obligation comment.
Perfect.
Cool.
All right. Now it's up to Brian, and I'm doing this correctly.
Okay, so I'm going to go with use team building exercise. God of Thunder is going to play Spider-Girl, and she is going to stun fuse the M-type Sentinel. I'm going to use the Moment of Triumph. Nope, I'm going to use the combat training and energy to put down Asgard. And I will punch for 2, punch for 4 on the Badoon Lieutenant. And that's it.
All right. So now we are going to go to villain phases. So it is the start of villain phase 2. So everybody's going to deal themselves Toad face down as an encounter card. All right. He's putting 1 threat on this scheme. He is then going to attempt to scheme against me, but he is steady but double confused. So no good. Then this flame soldier will scheme for 1. And then I'm going to get encounter card. Oop, it should be 2 because I have this seized. All right, so I'm going to get an electric shock. I am confused, and then I put a threat on the main scheme. And then here I get Toad. Surprise. All you, Nick.
All right, so as always, I put my scheme on there already. Magneto's going to attack me. I'm going to have Colossus defend for me. He attacked. Woo! That would have been 6. And then I get my encounter card, which is Magneto's armor. So he can't be stunned, and I have to make my hero makes a basic attack, I have to pay all of the resources. And then what's this? Toad.
Shocker.
Over to me.
Yep.
Okay, threat on Asteroid. He wants to attack me. Spider-Girl is going to block and exhaust my identity. I'm exhausted. Spider-Girl's out. Sentinel can't attack because he's stunned. Badoon does 2 damage to me. And then 2 encounter cards. Luckily, hey, Toad. 1, 2 card draw for me. And his Mystic Magnetic Bubble.
Good.
And yep, and that's turn for me.
All right. So now it goes to me. This actually works pretty smooth. Although I don't know that it's as interesting to not play with other people. All right.
Call for an action.
Yeah. I'm trying to figure out what I do here. I think I just let that pop. So I'm going to do my ability. Now, if I'm correct, I still have to pay the cost. So I still have to look at the top 2 cards and discard 1, and then it cancels the second part. So I'm going to look here at these 2. I'm going to get rid of the 2 boost here, and I'm going to get this soldier. And then that's going to cancel that and get rid of my confuse. Then I'm going to play these 2 cards, Blindfold and Utopia, to do Creole Charmer, get rid of 3, so somebody can remove a magnetic counter. Are you both at 2?
I'm at 2.
Yeah. You can go ahead and take it, Brian.
I will be able to remove a magnetic counter as well this round from someone.
So you can pass the fun.
Yeah.
So I will complete that and give him physical strain, and now he is actually confused.
I'll remove 1 then from Brandt because I'll help out Spartan.
Got it. Yes, correct. I didn't actually understand what you were saying at first, and now I understand. So there. And then I'm going to pay these 2 to put down operative skill, and I'm actually going to stay down, which is going to pop my main scheme, but I'm going to try to flip and deal a bunch of damage next turn. So I am done, and I'm not going to forget about Nick.
All right, so I'm going to exhaust my... Ooh, I get to heal 1. Then I'm going to exhaust my claws to play Stealth Strike, where I deal 4 damage to Toad. Well, I guess he goes here instead. And I can
I
remove
love
2
it.
threat here. So one of you guys can take.
I don't need to because mine's going to pop and they're going to go away. So it's all you, Brian.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right.
I have no magnetic counters.
All right. Oh, all right. And then I'm going to use Regenerative Healing and the Power of Justice to play Track by Scent. This way I can remove these 3.
50 cent.
And then I will... It's 2 cards. Oh, man. Well, I will play this. And then I get to deal 2 damage to Magneto.
Nice.
That's
Solid.
Oh, wait. No, it's 3.
Oh, yeah, because you're attacking.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Over
Party
to me.
Brian.
Okay, I did a bring it off of screen because, this deck needs to think. And I drew these 3 cards right here, Defender, Quinn, and Lightning Strike. I'll start with a Defender. Badoon Sentry. Draw 2 cards and remove 3 threat from Sabotage Master Mold. Spartan, you may remove a magnetic counter.
Nice.
And I am up to Orbital Decay. 3 threat on that.
Nice.
So if I remove him, then I can remove threat from there. All right. Let's go with team building, God of Thunder. Gonna play another God of Thunder. Power Regression is going to play a follow through. Hulk, Lightning Strike for Quinn Carrier, I think here. I have a lot of threat potential. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. I think I'll just do that in the next pass. The 3 of these are going to play my Quinn Carrier, and then I'll use Quinn Carrier and Lady Sif to play my helmet, which will give me another 5 health.
Nice.
And Throg is going to punch out the Badoon Lieutenant so that I can start thwarting that main. And he takes 1. And done. And you know what? Let me just back up one thing here. And since I'm not going to keep 1 card, I'm pitching Unbreakable, keeping Hulk, because I need to keep allies.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, Brian, did you know that today, by the same token, just increased all their prices?
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah.
So I just got this.
I had $200 worth of stuff that was in the in my cart. And my wife was like, "Yeah, we should probably wait on it." And then we found out.
Oh no!
I mean, that I think went up. It's not exactly, but close to $10. The your hero board there.
This was because it's in pounds, right?
Yeah.
And Canadian, it's a little bit more expensive than you Americans. So
America.
America, right? I think it's like 18 pounds. That ends up being like a decent amount for me.
Good.
So, yeah.
All right. So I added 2 threat to mine, and then these 2 schemed in this order. So this popped my main, so I get rid of my magnet counters, and then I place 1 magnet counter on the new one and add 1 to it. And I had cleared these, so I don't have to worry about incurring the penalty. And then I just get an encounter card, which is a Hydra Flame Soldier. I am all set. It's all you, Nick.
So I've already added my threat. Magneto's going to attack. I'm going to have Colossus take it because why not? He's going to hit for 4 and 5. Colossus is gone. And then I get my exit counter card, which is Magnetic Bubble.
8 damage to get through that.
Ooh.
Good thing I have a lunging strike.
Yeah.
There you go.
Over to me.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, threat on. It's up to 3. Magneto is going to attack me. Throg is going to jump in front of it for me. And if this activation, ouch. If this activation is an attack, it gains overkill, piercing, and ranged. So it's an attack of 3. So 2 comes through to me. Throg is out. Magnetic counter. And then I take 5. I'm down to 8. And then my encounter card is take the topmost magnetic card from the discard pile and give it to him a face down boost. And then he activates. Cool. So it's going to be this one. That's out. And then he's going to activate against me again. I'm defending this one.
Makes sense.
I'm going to have to exhaust my identity anyway. So 3, 4, 5. So I take another 3 damage.
Ooh.
I'm down to 5.
All right.
And that's my villain phase.
All right. Yeah, he's starting to hit us all hard. I cannot deal with these minions, so.
I will say I just realized that my skeleton gives me +4 hit points.
Yeah, make sure you do that.
Yeah. If I lost my helmet, I would have died because I only have 5 life.
Forgot about that.
Don't want to lose that one. Well, I can do some card draw and see what happens. So I'll spend my 2 mission trainings for Moira McTaggart, who's going to go away when these guys hit me. I don't need this skilled investigator because I'm not going to clear that and have him activate. So I'll do my mutant education to shuffle charged card and Creole Charmer back in. Then do I do my ability or do I punch? Who am I going to benefit from punching? Just Toad. My ability lets me see what these cards will be, though, right? Sure. All right, so I'll exhaust here. That's going to be the exact wrong move. And I'll look at 2. So I can either have this one exhaust your identity. All right, so I'll just do this. I'll remove 1 from here. I removed 1 by accident. So now I know that I'm going to get exhausted, so I'll just block against him. I'm going to flip up and draw a card with Moira. It's a clear the area. Oh, shoot, I didn't want to do it because of that. So I'd rather remove the 1 from here, now that I think about it. Then I'll use a clear the area to play a clear the area, which will draw me a card, which is a molecular acceleration. I'll put down this skilled investigator, and I'm done.
Nice. Over to Spartan.
I'll wait till Brandt's ready.
Yeah.
So I'm going to use Berserker Rage and Marvel Girl to pay for Track the Scent and take care of Sabotage Master Mold. So somebody want to take the counter?
Brandt, how many do you have?
I have 1 on.
All right. I'm also going to be able to remove mine, which means I can remove 1 from someone else as well.
So Brandt, do you want to take this one?
Sure.
That was the play.
And
What
I'm
do you have,
probably
Brian?
flipping down, so he's not
Okay.
going to.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So
it's not gonna
because I
matter.
played Track the Scent and I took care of a side scheme, or all throw off a scheme, I get 2 cards. But then I also got Skilled Investigator, so I could play another one or draw another one. Shucks. I'm going to exhaust Wolverine's Claws for Lunge Strike. Now, because I'm able to do 8 damage, am I still getting? I still get retaliate 1, right? Hit for 1.
Yes. You mean from the magnetic bubble?
No,
you
if you
won't.
destroy it, its forced response should get rid of it first.
That's right.
All right. So we did that. That's gone. So that's cool. And then I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna throw out Professor. I'm gonna attack for 3. Have Professor X come out, and then he will ready me and attack for another 3.
Wow.
And now I have someone to block for me.
Nice. Over to me.
Yes.
All right. So I'm gonna start looking for trouble.
Brandt?
And
I got it. Sorry, Brian.
no worries. I'm starting.
I still
with
think it's
my-
worth doing, but I am going to start to
Absolutely,
forget.
it's fine. I'm starting with a looking for trouble. I got the M-type Sentinel. I will draw 2 cards, and I will remove 3 threat off of my main. And then, even though I'm not going to draw more cards, I'm still doing a Defender of the Nine Realms.
Actually, shoot. I got something else I could have done.
You could do it. It's fine. You're going to
Yeah,
thwart.
go ahead.
Yeah, thwart with Professor X
Yeah.
off of Orbital K, so somebody else can take the.
I'll just take it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't have any on, so you're good.
Okay. I
Thanks,
found
Yoda.
another minion, and I will bring it for 5. 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, you're bringing it.
3, 4, 5. I need to flip down. I'm at that point. I need to flip down just to get my hammer because I don't have it.
Gotcha.
Because I
You're
have
gonna-
hammer throw, and I'm going to be able to heal, but I can't because I don't have it yet. So,
Right.
And I do get to remove 3 from the Defender of the Nine Realms from Orbital Decay. So he is now tired.
Strain? Physical strain, yeah.
Yeah. Put a physical strain on him.
I'm now just seeing that Yoda Hut said I should thwart with Professor X.
Yeah.
Nice.
I got there eventually.
There you go.
Okay.
Right there.
So, how do I continue this? How do I breathe with
Yeah, you're going to get a lot
you?
of threat, right?
Yep. So, threat is going to. I have 0 threat on, and it's first round, and I'm gonna just like scheme out like crazy. Probably. Okay, so the 2 of these are playing Hulk. Then this is playing a follow through. Then these are playing a follow through. And then looking for trouble is and depth focus are going to play. Ooh, how many hammer throws do I have in total in this deck? Anyone recall how many hammer throws Thor has? Is it 2 or is it 3?
It strikes me that it's 3, but I don't remember.
Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards left, so I'll probably get there if I just flip down. Flip down, get my hammer, which I believe is right here at the bottom.
I'm trying to look it up for you, but it's slow.
Yeah. Hammer plays depth focus, and then looking for trouble and
He's got
hammer
3.
throw. Okay, so they're definitely in there. Hammer throw is going to play martial prowess, and that's it for me. Yeah, that's it for me. I got my 3 follow throughs.
All right, so it is round 4, correct?
Yes.
It is round 4.
So everybody's getting Blob face down as a minion. Yeah, I can't take care of all these minions. That's what's going to do me in.
Same. Probably.
What minions?
All right. I'm adding 2 threat there. He's attacking me. I know I'm going to get exhausted anyway, so I'm going to block. And it says exhaust. Surprise, surprise. So I take no damage. Then Flame Soldier hits me for 1 and makes me discard Moira. This one hits me for 1. And Toad is going to hit me for 2 and make me discard a random card, which could be real rough. Especially if it's Royal Flush, because that was my card to deal damage. Going down fast now. All right, all you, Nick.
All right, so I've already added my threat. He's going to attack me. I'm going to have Professor X defend. For why not? It's for 4 damage. Professor X is gone. I get my encounter card, which is... Oh! This is nice. So this is one of the cards that they're going to be playing with this weekend from the standard rivalry. It's called Show 'em How It's Done. So when revealed, you reveal your set-aside Nemesis side scheme. The villain schemes... If your Nemesis side scheme is in play, do not give the villain a boost card for this activation.
Nice.
So villain schemes for 2. Now, so he's going to get the boost, right?
Doesn't it say
It
give
says,
him a boost? It says on the card.
If your Nemesis side scheme is in play, do not give him a boost card for this activation.
Right. So is your Nemesis side scheme in play?
It will be.
Right, so then you don't give him a boost.
Okay. So, yeah. All right, I've added 2 there, and once I find my Nemesis side scheme, I will put that in play.
Over to me?
Yep.
Villain phase. He puts 1 threat on. Then he is going to scheme for 3, 4, 5. That is going to pop my main scheme. So that's out. I place 1 magnet counter here. I don't have to worry about the rest because all of that's out anyways. 1 threat on. Then 2 brings it to 3. This guy confused. Then 2. Or no, I can choose the order, right? So 3, 4, 5. That's at 5, and then 2 more pops again. And 3rd stage. He gets 2 magnet counters, and I don't need to worry about the extra text, right?
Right.
Because I've already removed that stuff. 2 counters and 1 threat, and then encounter card. Blob and Badoon Sentry. A whole whack of minions.
So I actually just realized that I died.
Really?
I forgot to do my encounter cards. So I flipped Master of Magnetism. So I take the topmost card, which is Electromagnetic Blast, and then he activates against me, and he's attacking for 3, 6, plus this card says Exhaust Your Identity, and I only had 5 health left, so I am dead.
Ouch.
I could not beat him on Skirmish.
All right.
So I am out.
So
that means
up.
it goes to Spartan.
Oh, that's a lot faster than I thought it was going to be. So I'll use Crisis Averted in one way or another to play Heroic Intuition. I will thwart 3 off of the side scheme here. And then I'm going to play Mission Training to play Clear the Area. We'll just get rid of my Nemesis side scheme. And I get to draw 2 cards. Hopefully one of them is attack. Berserker Rampage. My bad. All right, so I will exhaust the claws to deal 4 damage to Blob. I guess I keep X-Mansion out. And I believe that's it. I'm going to flip down.
Good.
It's probably a good bet.
Party Thor.
Moment of triumph. You could do 2 off of one thing, right?
Definitely.
Perfect. I am going to start by flipping up. I will use the team building exercise to put down Mjolnir. I will use this Bring It and leave it to the side here for a second because I'm going to draw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cards. So 2 cards, take an encounter, and I have 5 more to draw. Come on, Lightning Strike. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Zero lightning strikes.
Oh no.
Oh no, right? Yeah. Unfortunately, I can't do a second Bring It. That's
But
okay.
you could hammer, throw, and heal, and then just take all the damage from those.
Oh yeah, I know. That's exactly what I plan on doing. So let's go with yeah, keep that. Okay, so I have so many cards in hand, I don't know what to do here. So I have 2 Moment of Triumphs that I'm going to be doing there. I have potentially 2 Hammer Throws. Guards, I have 2 guards, so I could potentially just see if I can do something here. All right, so let's go with Deft Focus, Martial Prowess, and Quinn Carrier. Let's just use all 3 of those to do a hammer throw through.
Nope, punch first.
What do you mean punch first?
Thor should punch first, or are you exhausted?
No, I'm not exhausted.
Yeah, punch first so that you hammer throw for more. So you can heal for more.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was just going to hammer throw through Toad.
Oh. Well, then then you'd have to punch somewhere else, yeah.
Sure. I'll just punch an M Sentinel right here for 3 damage. Then hammer throw through the Sentinel with 2 Moment of Triumph.
Oh no, you can take out Toad if that's what you want to do. I wasn't trying to change your plan.
I might be readying up anyways, so
okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I'll just keep it there. And Toad, I'm gonna hammer throw through Toad with 2 Moment of Triumphs, which means it is going to hit him because of 3 follow throughs. It's 5, 6, 7, 8 that goes through.
Nice.
So that means his bubble is gone. And I heal for 16. So I have
you ever played this deck, Nick?
No.
It's
no?
so ridiculous.
Yeah, I heal for 16. So I'm at full health, which is 19. Toad is gone. I have 2 more things here. So let's go with the 2 God of Thunders, and Mjolnir's back in my hand. 2 God of Thunders and Energy is going to play Lady Sif, which is going to ready me. Looking for Trouble is going to play Mjolnir back down. I will punch. Let's punch another Sentinel for... No, I'm going to punch this Badoon Warlord for 3. So he's taken 3. Sorry that this turn is taking forever.
No, you're good. Are you going
I
to
will
risk a
then-
Hulk? Or probably not?
Probably not, no.
Okay.
I'm going to then... I really don't care about the Hall of Heroes at this point. So if I Hall of Heroes, and I think Sunfire. Let me just back up this attack for a quick sec. There's going to play Bug. Bug is going to deal 1 damage to the Warlord, and I'll back up my attack, which will then just heal Bug.
Oh, right. Yep. Makes sense.
Lady Sif hasn't done anything. She is going to punch out the M-type Sentinel.
Yes, that's crazy. Even without the lightning strike, you have enough resources to just collect yourself
to
back
clean
up.
up. Right.
Yeah.
And I think I just hold now.
That's it? That's all you're going to do?
Yeah. That's all I'm going to do, unfortunately.
I don't know if you did enough.
All right, it is
Probably
round
not,
5.
but,
I'm gonna take my moment. So I realized so he grabbed this seized, and the reason I was never going to win, he took Storm, Rogue, and Dazzler, Royal Flush, and 2 charged cards.
Yeah, the seized is really tough to come back from.
I had no damage because he drew 3 of my 6 damage cards. I can't remember how many there are. I know there's at least 3 of these, and I think 3 of these. So that was it. I had 1 Stealth Strike in the deck. So anyway, it makes sense that I was going to be done. All right. Round 5 villain. It's all you, Nick.
So this popped on me. So I've gone ahead and I've updated it after the first step of the villain phase. So now he's going to scheme on me for 2, 4. He schemes for 4.
Okay.
And then Blob is going to scheme for 1. So I'm at 6. Oh, shoot.
That one popped.
Really thinking about that, huh? So it just plays 2 counters on here?
Yep.
All right. And another one of these. And last but not least, I get my card, which is Magic Missile. Magnetic Missile.
Thought you were going to say Magic Mike.
No. Defeat a Sentinel minion in play. Then take 5 damage. Okay. I guess I just did Surge it. Magnetically sealed. 2. Okay. Your turn.
My turn. Okay, I put
Your
1
move.
on. Yeah, my move. I put 1 on, and then Magneto is going to attack into Bug for 3. Put this guy into play with me. I get to draw 2.
Hey. And you get an extra card if you don't have any other minions.
I have plenty, right?
Are you sure?
3.
I want to recount.
Yeah. Bug is out, and then I'm going to be attacked for 2, 3, 4, 5, and Hulk is going to block Blob and get stunned.
There it is.
And take 2. So did I say 2, 4, 5, 6? So 5, 6, down to 13, and extra encounter card. Assault. He wants to attack me again. Before I got to back this up. After he attacked me, I forgot to do this magnetic counter. Discard until I. That's supposed
Can
to
you
be
slide
active.
your main scheme down to so it's flush with the minions?
Sorry,
There you go. Perfect.
I moved it. I moved it a little bit.
You're fine. You're fine.
You're a horrible
Okay.
person because of that.
I need to do his magnetic thing. It's the Abadoon Grunt. Attached to your identity, cannot attack, thwart, defend, or recover. Exhaust your identity, spend a physical.
It's fun.
All right. And
Physical.
then,
You don't have any of those.
That's right. And then he gives me an assault. So Lady Sif, I think, is just going to block this. Counter. He attacks into
Unless
Sith.
you're going to need her to thwart, probably not, because you probably have a defender in your hand or something.
Yeah.
You're good.
3 plus nothing. She's out. And then another Sentinel. Okay.
Good?
Yep.
All right. It is round 6, or was that round 6? Shoot.
No, it is beginning of round 6.
All right. Round 6.
I flip over. I attack with Wolverine. Blob's gone. And then I pay these 3 cards for either Slice and Dice or Lunging Strike. And I win.
He's dead. So you remove all your counters, Brian.
Yay. And cut stream.
Actually, we are at the time limit.
Yeah. I mean, I think I'll get there. Maybe. We'll see.
What time limit? Oh, not for me. I'm fine.
Okay, it's 3.
Yeah, no, we're good. That's
Yeah.
fine.
All right.
3:30 is when I really have to go.
I'll start
Okay.
with my Defender of the 9 Realms.
Now we just have to watch Brian play.
Starting with Defender, it's a Badoon Assassin. He
So we
comes
the
in and
hecklers
hits
from
me for 3.
The Muppets.
Oh, yeah.
Draws 2.
I haven't been assassinated in years. No.
Exhaust myself and pitch for Asgard to get rid of this. I'm going to bring it and draw 2, 4, 6, 7 cards.
That card is just ridiculous. And it's crazy. Like, you can do it with Storm. You can do it with Vision. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. You could even do it with Rocket if you then play the one that heals him, the Schadenfreude.
1, 2,
Oh, yeah.
3.
But honestly, it just cycles your deck if you just have 1 minion. So there like isn't really a downside except drawing all 3 in 1 turn.
8. Okay, time to go for the lightning strike.
You think?
Deft focus.
Oh, is it 301 already?
Yeah, deft focus is going to play that lightning strike. Put you guys to the side here for a sec. And let's count up my lightning resources quickly. So that lightning strike is paid for. So hold on to you for a quick sec. I'm exhausted, so punching won't matter. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
This is so funny.
9, 10, 11.
How much health does Magneto have? Is he still full?
Magneto has taken no damage.
You haven't even hit his tough off, have you?
Well, the lightning strike won't
It
matter.
goes through tough.
No, I
Goes through
know, but I
tough.
thought you haven't hit him yet, though, have you?
No. But I could instead, I could still go for a big lightning strike, but I could.
What do you need to do? 6 to clear your board? Is Blob the biggest?
I need 5. I think it's 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 is all I need.
Well, you got 3 on your board already.
Yeah. I'm just trying to factor in the hammer throw. That's for hammer throw. Put the hammer back down.
Put the hammer
and
down.
heal. Okay, so I'm going to start with this,
Down.
actually. Let's just start
No.
somewhere. Martial prowess. Exhausting that. And I'm going to use...
It's too bad you can't get rid of the tough, because then you could like overkill one of the minions with the follow through.
Absolutely
and
what
then
I'm
lightning
doing.
strike to take him out. Oh, okay, sorry.
Sorry, what do you mean the follow through?
If you hammers, what is it called? Hammer throw?
Yeah.
With the follow throughs on like the minion with 1, then it's going to deal what, 11 damage?
Yeah, but he's got the guard, right? So I need to get rid of all the guards first before I can do that. So I mean, I just need to hammer throw through them.
Yeah.
Right. So hammer throw, martial prowess, defender looking for trouble. For the hammer throw, it's going to go through the Badoon assassin. So
Yeah, but he's got tough.
Yeah, I know. The hammer throw is just going to hit the tough and heal me for a bunch.
Got it.
So, yeah. Badoon Assassin, major overkill. That is 5, 6, 7, 8. So, Moment of Triumph is going to...
It's 10.
It's 10?
8, 9, 10, 11.
Oh, so I'm back to full
you
health.
Heal for 10.
Yeah, I'm back to full health. Okay, that's that. Hammer throw is there. Hammer is back in hand. Team building exercise is going to put the hammer back down. I am now going to lightning strike with deft focus for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is all I need to get rid of all of them. Yep.
And his tough is gone as
minions, yep, is gone. All of these guys are finally gone. His tough is gone. He's taken 6. And then I guess before I did all of that, I would put 2 power regressions down for Throg to have a tough and me to have a combat training. And just be ready to go again later on. Sorry.
Well, it's all you. We're staying on your screen.
Yeah. Done. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Is there any way you don't draw kill damage here? And is there any way... What are the 2 power-ups in front of you?
Throg punches for 2 and loses tough. So he is at 8 damage. These are being shuffled. They were spent to...
Put his damage to the right of him, wherever you have it, because we can't see it. There you go.
Okay. Bam. There we go.
Thank you.
4 cards. I need 1 more. Here we go.
We would have had a minion come out this round, wouldn't we?
This round is it's going to be
to deal yourself pyro.
Yeah, I'm going to have a couple extra minions.
Darn.
All right.
Free cards.
Okay. Beginning of his turn, he is going to gain a threat. He is going to attack into Hulk for 3, 4 damage. Hulk is gone. And then in counter card and magnetic counter. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. Place magnetic. 1 to Throg, 1 to myself.
Yep.
And then place a magnetic counter on the main scheme. Pyro. Draw 2 cards.
Nice. You got the kill.
And then advance. He schemes for 3. Give Magneto a tough status card and extra boost.
Yeah, that one's confusing whether the boost is for this one or not.
And it says give him a tough and a face down boost. It's the next.
Yeah, that'd be the next.
Yeah. That's how I would read that too. Yeah.
All right, so back to me. I hope I have this kill.
Well, I was thinking you should have just taken the hit with all that health and left Hulk out. You had no reason to block with Hulk.
You're right. But he was stunned. He was stunned. That's why.
Oh, yeah. Never mind.
Defender. See if I even get anything. Hey, it's a grunt. Hey. Draw 2 cards. Okay, those are gone. He's got 8. Still needs another 12.
Something about 3 more on the main, probably because.
Well,
you never added 3 when he schemed.
You're right. So it's down to 3.
No, it's not me. It's Yoda's hut.
Yeah, you're right. He's down to 3. All right. So
you got this, Brian. The whole world's watching.
Yep. Bring it. Draw 2 cards.
About half of the Marvel Champions community is watching. The other half is actually going through it themselves.
Yep. Throg is just going to punch this guy's tough away.
He's not dead, is he? Oh yeah, he took a damage.
Throg is dead.
Sorry, I'll let you handle all.
Yeah. All good. All good. I am now
Backseat
going
Marvel
to
Champion player.
punch him for 3. He is up to 11 damage. So what do I need? Another 9?
Brian is closing in on the kill against Magneto.
Yep, I have it in hand. Hammer throw and a lightning strike is going to finish it.
Oh no, you got a hammer throw through the guy.
I got a hammer throw through the guy.
Yeah, right? Because
All
then you'll
right.
get your boost from follow through.
Okay, all team building. Sorry, no. Deft focus. No.
What is
Martial
that?
prowess.
Brian's
And
punishing himself over
2,
there.
looking for troubles to do hammer throw through the grunt.
Yep.
So that's 6 plus 3, so
No.
it's 9.
Oh yeah, there it is.
There it is.
Woo! Nicely done.
Sorry, guys, it's party
No,
time.
it's fun to watch. It's fun to watch. Maybe not Spartan. He might have been bored.
It's a very I don't know, but my mind is
Yeah, it's
wow.
it's definitely a lot going on there.
Yeah.
Woo,
deck-
my Gambit deck got hosed.
Yeah, this deck has a lot going on. So, guys, it's like the Naked Man. You know, it works 2 out of 3 times. We won 2 out of 3 games.
It's funny because I thought about doing Gambit Aggression and just like going at him for 20 damage, but I didn't want the stream to be like, what? Really short, you know, it's like, I got the kill on turn 2.
Yeah, no, I
But just didn't have the control with those minions. They were crushing me.
I was telling you that before we started the stream was that I had played a deck with Gambit where I got a his Royal Flush did 18 damage. Now, granted, I needed Cyclops for it as well for his exploit weakness, but I thought about it. I was like, "There's no way that I'm going to be able to clear all of that threat with just
Well, you don't have to with Wolverine.
aggression." Yeah, so
it's funny that the minions beat you, Brandt, because I barely saw any minions in my game, and you know I got there. So
Just a couple.
just a few.
Oh, Eric's there. Eric says, missing you at the con. Glad you can join in on the Magneto game. Nice.
Yeah, we just
right.
got it done, man.
So that is that. We are going to wrap it up here. Thanks, guys, for joining me. Silverthorn says, good. Sorry, we're not wrapping up that quickly. We'll take a few minutes in case I made it sound like 1 minute, but I'm not kicking everybody out.
Brandt's got to go shave his beard, so
yeah, it
takes a lot of time.
Yeah, so that was neat. I mean, it was a neat idea. I can see with tables and adding minions works a lot better in my mind with multiplayer games because adding a minion, you know, it's a lot. An additional encounter card. We're playing heroic every other turn, right?
Yeah.
Although we were playing skirmish, but yeah, since I was trying to still build, it's just where I ran into the trouble. So Yoda's Hut, what did you guys think first before I go over this?
I thought it was kind of fun, actually. I thought it was, I think, considering that we were all playing our own individual game, it went rather smooth. Like, to be honest, when you first proposed it to me, I was like, I feel like it's going to be really confusing.
I thought you were going to bow out at first. I thought you were just going to be like, you figure that out. I'll be somewhere else.
Dude, I was like on the fence.
Yeah, I figured. I was like, let me talk to you in person because I know I can explain it to you in person.
Yeah, absolutely. I was like, the reason why I thought that is because it's like I couldn't wrap my head around it. So I was like, is it just going to be too confusing on stream?
And it was perfect. It was what I thought, which was it took us an hour to play 3 skirmish games, right?
Yeah.
So again, it gives skirmish kind of a thing. Like, I don't really ever want to play skirmish, but it worked here because it was just a way to show some interaction between tables, which is just another way of thinking, right, Nick?
Yeah.
Well, and I think you know, because I got this set, and I know we don't want to go over everything because we don't want to ruin it for the people that are actually at the con, but their Multiverse of Madness thing that they've got for tomorrow, this is the only kind of way that you'd be able to get use out of it, unless you were to be at a con or, you know, like you were talking about earlier. And that's that's a really cool dynamic. And I was just bummed out when I saw that, because it's like, well, that's just one aspect of it I'm not going to be able to use in my normal day life. So, so I think there's.
You could, because you play with your wife, so you could use the multiverse thing and do what we just did.
Yeah, I mean, you can, but that means one of us is playing standard 2 and the other is playing standard, or not that that's a huge big deal.
I didn't think
but
about that. Well, one of you could play standard rivalry.
Yeah.
Plus, who plays games with their wives, anyways? Come on.
Seriously.
Yeah. Could you swap out standard rivalry for standard, you think? I mean,
that's what you're supposed to do. That's the point of it.
Oh, well, I'm a genius.
Yeah. So when it said the standard ones that they made, because there was one last year too, and I forgot the name of it. A new standard, it was called last year.
Oh, right.
And then standard rivalry. So they're supposed to be new standard sets. So at least you could put one in and be playing 2 games. So it's a neat idea. I'd like to do that multiverse one. So Yoda's Hut. Here we see this one. Yeah, it played a lot like Kang. I agree. And then said, "Are you doing more streams this weekend?" So I think what I'm going to do tomorrow. There's a bunch of people I was trying to line up to play with this weekend, and my weekend got really full. And so I think tomorrow sometime they're doing it at like 2. I want to say, but I'm going to play the campaign on solo, and I think I'm going to be Rocket after seeing the Guardians of the Galaxy movie.
Okay, makes sense.
And wanting to play Rocket. So I'm going to try to go through the campaign just solo on standard as really a way of showing off the campaign. I know Kennedy Hawk was a main one, and I feel bad. There were a lot of play testers. I actually play tested it myself as well, trying to help them out, although I did not give nearly the feedback that other people did. So I'll show that off to everybody. So at some point tomorrow, I'll try to post ahead when I'm going to do that. And then I will play that campaign with people going forward, whether it's when Steve and Eric come back, or Nick and I get a chance to play in person, or Brian and I play sometime. We do expert, whatever it is, we'll do that campaign again. I just want to see what time they're doing it tomorrow. Come on.
So the answer is maybe.
The campaign they're doing at 11 a.m.
In the multiverse, most definitely.
Oh, the multiverse.
Yeah.
The multiverse meltdown they're doing at 4 today, which would be 5 o'clock our time. So tomorrow at noon, they start the campaign. So that sounds about like a good time for me.
Yeah.
So I may around noon tomorrow jump on and try to play. It's just 3 this year. They shortened it from 4, kind of based off of feedback, which I think is better. That Mojo one is so stinking fun because you only play 3 of them.
Absolutely. Yeah. I actually like that whole way to go about campaigns where it's like 3 scenarios.
Yeah, it's nice.
I think it really is a nice sweet spot.
I'd like to see them do more of those, the scenario. I mean, again, I love the campaign boxes, but I'd love to see more of the scenario boxes like Mojo.
It's like I talked about with Brandt in the past there. It's like, you know what? I would love to see if they did a 5-villain campaign box. That's fine, but you only do 3 scenarios for the campaign, and it potentially branches.
Yeah, because they do that in Arkham Horror, right? And I would love to see them take some of those kind of dynamic. I mean, that's normally what they do anyway, right? And I think something like a Civil War box, if they ever did that one, that would be the perfect thing, right? That's you choosing who you're going to side with, and your choice.
It's like scenario 1, you're doing 1 fight, and then scenario 2, you're doing a fight, let's say, versus like a scenario like Proxima and Corvus Glaive, where it's 2 villains, and then when the scenario ends, you have to choose to chase one, and then you have to fight the villain at the end of that person's stage, as opposed to, and then,
Yeah, I love it. That's an awesome idea.
Yeah, fight 1 villain, then fight 2, choose to chase 1, and then fight that person's last villain.
Well, and based off of your choices, maybe allies come up,
exactly.
That maybe they made the same decisions, or maybe you lose an ally because you left one hanging. But I
mean, I think there's some cool design space in there for a 3 campaign thing with 5 villains potentially in the box that you can do that with.
Yeah, I think it's a neat idea. I know on one of the live streams that Tony said it was one of the things they weren't going to be able to do because of the comics, even though I agree with you, they could find a way to write the comics. And I don't know exactly what it was, but he did kind of say that was an idea that's neat, but they weren't knowing they were going to do it. But it is interesting because they do it in Arkham. So but they don't have the comic panels.
Yeah. Well, that's how you can kind of solve it, I think.
Yeah.
Is just do it that's Mojo Mania didn't have too many comics.
Yeah, no, it's true.
I mean, they could easily solve it in the comics if they're doing 5 pages of comics, right? If the first
I'm just saying what he said. Like he's saying we're not going to do one with multiple paths because of the comics. So that might be that the comic book said, okay, you can do it, but you have to have something like we don't know, right? That's the tricky part. So
look, we're just trying to shoot.
You're totally right, Brian. Your
now,
idea is awesome. I love your idea. I'm just saying that they seem to hint that they're
Brandt,
not
I'm so tired of you shooting down all my ideas.
You're so negative,
really stifling my creativity.
Man, it was funny. So the other day I played Rocket and Spider-Woman, and I just lost and lost and lost. And then somebody jumped on and commented, said, man, you were so optimistic. Like, thanks for being optimistic and showing off the game. And I felt like I was being very frustrated and negative. So I was glad that even when I feel like I'm frustrated, people are like, hey, you're coming off positive. Because, you generally want to come off positive. Like, that's the goal.
Yoda wants me to do my own custom.
My favorite kind of humor.
There it is. So nice. So the multiverse one, now that you say that, it is also possible to play it solo. You would just affect your own table.
Yeah.
Because it says like you affect other tables when you do things. Everybody gets American Chavez, which is perfect. She's traveling through the multiverse.
Nice.
So that part is pretty neat. And whatnot. So
the Super Mojo ally.
Did you get 2 standard rivalries in yours?
Yeah. So Kennedy Hawk told me that we got like the pilot batch.
Yeah.
And told me that basically we could gift it away to somebody as a promo or something for the channel or something.
Nice. I like it.
Nice.
All right. Thank you guys for joining me. That was fun. It's always fun to just find a different way to play, especially right now when we're kind of like lower on content. I just did a video with Josh on his channel. It went up today. And we were talking about creative things like a creative pause. So what to do while there isn't content and all these things to do. And it was kind of me listing a whole bunch of channels and custom content and other ideas and achievements and all this stuff. So here's more stuff to do, right? These campaigns, so just so people know, you can go to conofheroes.com and you can get PDFs to print off of these cards. So you do not have to attend the convention to play this stuff. So that was amazing. They did not have to do that, but they did offer that to people. So
solid.
It is available there. Or if it's not there yet, it's going up after this weekend. That might be how they do it. I want to be careful of announcing the wrong thing for them. But I know they have individual cards, so they might be putting the whole thing up for people after this weekend, which makes sense. At least encourage people to come to the con, and then once they can't, give them the content,
Yeah.
So yeah, I should do this campaign tomorrow. What is it called? Con of Heroes 2023. It is Wild West Bandits, Giant Robots, and then the final one is Mojoverse. So those are the 3 scenarios to fight through. It uses a lot of Mojo stuff, so it should be really good.
Cool.
Thanks, guys, for joining me.
Thank you. I love being on it.
Thank you for having us.
And simple, which was nice. It was relaxing. Other than my tech trying to show everybody screens, but that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
It almost makes me think if somebody else ran the villain and I was running the stream, I could be clicking all those,
Sorry,
as an
Brandt.
idea.
What you should do, I think.
I think Brandt's calling me out.
No, sorry.
No,
sorry.
I'm just messing with you.
I just know we're doing other ones there. So, all right. Thanks, Yoda's Hut. Thanks for joining us. Thanks, everybody, for watching. Until next time, I'm the Brandt.
I'm Brian.
I'm Spartan.
And until then, we hope you step into the portal. Have a good one, everybody. Enjoy Con of Heroes or Con of Heroes content.
Enjoy your weekend, guys.
Thank you.